Hey guys, here I am, just like you, becoming a teacher. But I have to admit, at least for me, it's a lot different than I thought it would be. So, I'm asking myself, where am I at right now? For sure, I'm not in the same place I was at the beginning of this program. I viewed chemistry class like many do, with chemicals and periodic tables. I thought the most demanding part would be getting students to use these things properly and safely. And along the way, I would also show them how molecules work. Alright, so let's put all those ideas down here for a moment. Now I'm finding that lesson plans are not so much about content, but really about students. How do you give them the chance to discover their own knowledge while presenting these opportunities in a variety of ways to engage people in multiple styles? It's definitely a lot to think about, so I think I'll store that one for later too. So thinking back to when we first started the program again, I remember thinking, classroom management, oh my gosh, how do you do that? No problem, one of these days they'll give us all the answers for it. I was wrong. They're giving us tools and training. We have to figure out what style works for us. One key I have found is building relationships with students. This has not only helped immensely, but it has been incredibly fun as well. I'll put these ones up high. It's pretty high up on my list of things to develop. Okay, so relationships with students. Important, yeah. Also in a different way. If I know my students and what makes them tick, I can try and show them how chemistry works in their life. More importantly, I can see them as a part of a larger society than our school, without knowing what is important to them or what struggles they face. I cannot hope to build anything with them, much less expect them to be truly successful in my classroom. That's a lot to think about, so I think right here will work for now. Oh, that's right. Not only am I a teacher, but I have to be a learner as well. I find myself gravitating towards research like Vygotsky's that shows learning as a social exercise. Probably influenced from watching my daughter play and seeing her mimic things so well. This is not my daughter, but same idea. So my desire to learn can be a model for my students. My emphasis on practice will hopefully shine through as well. And I hope to instill a real skill of self-assessment so they can learn to gauge themselves and their abilities accurately while advocating for help when needed. Alright, what else? Oh, that's right. Technology. Definitely the issue I struggle with the most. A culture tethered to technology or benefiting from it. Obviously it's both. But depending on the week, I feel that I would be enabling an addiction, and then the next week, I feel that I'm teaching digital citizenship. I'll just put this one on the back burner for now. Well, there's the door. On this side, I'm learning skills to help me and my students. On the other side, that's where the action is. That's where all the skills in the world are useless if they're not learned. And that's where all the skills in the world are wasted if they're not used. The same is true for me as well as my students. I have to be a student. I have to continue to learn. I wonder what they're going to teach me today.